I want to start this video by showing you my little planties owning the power over here. Fruit salad's been in our family for a while now, and he's only just getting his first new leaf with us. So that's very exciting. And then also, we almost gave up on this little figgy behind here. He's not had any new leaves and almost looked like dying. We almost gave up on her. And here she is, owning her power right there and sprouting some new leaves. So yeah, I want to get into this video, but like first I had to show you they're growing. Right here, I think, maybe a little lower, yeah. Oh, okay. Can I just like and she frames it right, I hope. Anyway, I'm trying not to look at my screen. Thanks for the feedback, LJ. So this video today, I'm a little bit nervous. I guess that's the premise of owning your power. And I want to start by saying that there's no purpose in suffering except as a roadmap to your truth. So this video, I'm going to talk about owning your power, and this is something that's within your sacred space, in your heart, and I can't give you the answers. So it's really about your journey of self-discovery. To share my journey with you in the hopes that you can stand in your own power and find to owning this power for yourself, however that might look. And I want to get into this with some context, I guess. Over the past few weeks, I've been meeting a whole lot of new people. I'm just excited about this time in my life and being able to have these conversations that are so empowering and expansive. Having to share my story with these people really opens my eyes to the struggles that I face. It's easy for me to sit here in front of a camera and talk about things that have happened to me 4 years ago and to tell you how I overcame those struggles back then, yet find no ability or no potential to open up about current struggles. This is owning your power. There's no reason to suffer. Everything that you're feeling is giving you a message. In this world right now, especially as we're becoming more self-aware, there's self-development, information is readily available to us at all times. People just kind of put their heads in the sand a little bit. I don't want to do that, but it's a human condition. And when something hurts, when something is painful to us, we automatically withdraw. There's no harm in that. There's no harm in feeling the flight mode. It's empowering when you recognize that, and then you're able to share this story with somebody else in the hopes that they too will see something that they can pull their heads out of the sands from. So that's why I'm here today. Because I've been having these connections with new people, a lot of the times I bring up my YouTube channel. I'm so proud of my YouTube channel. Every time I go to it, I'm like, look, I do YouTube and it's beautiful, and look at all these thumbnails, and I really enjoy creating, but then I'm hit in the face with all my old videos. I'm already getting emotional. Every time I open my YouTube channel, I see myself as an orthorexic fitness wannabe model, competing with fit, genetically blessed women. And I'm so grateful for these women because they have taught me that there is strength and power in owning your own, because that's exactly what they're doing. And we shouldn't feel hate, jealousy, anger towards anyone for being themselves, even if that's through a filter. Social media, guys, there always are filters. Nobody here is 100% on point in their life, that they don't feel any suffering, because ultimately that is the purpose of life. It is to transcend and to go through and to experience all the bliss of overcoming every single limiting belief. It's just about growth. And there is no growth when you're sitting comfortably in your house filled with the perfect body, perfect people, perfect life. It doesn't happen that way. Guys, I'm gonna be real. I'm going through a transformation for myself right now. I feel like I had this, oh man, probably about 2 months ago. No more than that. Start of November, in the start of November, I sat down and I really just cried. I was so over it. I am so over it, guys. I'm so over being back in a space where I need to try again, where things are difficult, where it's not a part of my routine, when I get up in the morning and I'm struggling and I have to put my big girl pants on and get to the gym. Like, I used to love that. I can still remember the Leisha that loved eating well, that loved going to the gym, that loved meeting new people, that loved going out and filming exercises, that loved getting and taking selfies. But I'm back in that fat girl attitude of mind. And so this is what I'm manifesting on the outside. I know this. And it's not that I don't want to be a healthy body. I do. I just want to go about it in the ways where I'm not restricting myself. Because if you go back and you watch all of my old videos, although I can put my hand on my heart and say I infinitely loved myself and I was grateful for my life, I wasn't aware of all the things that I was putting my head in the sand around, which was social connection, experiencing a life of abundance rather than a life of lack, and also to allow love in from being open to others. So although I was this centered being that was happy she achieved everything that she wanted to physically, emotionally, she wasn't connecting, which is now my number one motivation, which is connection. And so I find myself in this struggle, which I feel is leading me down a path of being both elements of myself, and that is to be able to be open to life and living and to have a physical healthy body. The other thing that I don't really talk about, of which I feel like I'm being shown my power, is I can empathize with all of you who are watching who have struggled with weight. I grew up overweight. I was not genetically blessed. It is a struggle for me to get to the gym, but I know it's possible. So now I'm getting to this next layer, which is to know that it is possible to have a life that you love in every single element. I want to share that with you, and I guess this is why I'm talking about owning your power. So that is the context. Basically, I want to share with you my current body situ. I felt empty when I was editing and uploading and viewing my last video, which was with Jem, and I was sitting on the couch and I had like rolls. I had belly rolls. And everyone was sharing my video on social media. I'm like, oh, of all the still frames, you have to get that in there. You have to get this in there. Why? But that's okay. It is who I am, and I'm not gonna hide that. I think that the more that we put ourselves out there and the more that we allow ourselves to be our authentic selves in present time consciousness, the more we can expand. If I go back to that belief that Leisha, and if I'm going to own both aspects of her, the orthorexic Leisha believed, crazily enough, in her ability to transform. So that, for me, if you go back and watch my how to transform and how to tone your body, you will see this. In that video, I described the 3 top tips, and the first one is believe. The second one is accountability. Guys, I want your help to hold me accountable to this new way of living. So I want to take you on this journey, and I'm not going to say every video is going to be about fitness and health and what I'm eating, but I do want to share like how I'm feeling, because I feel like a lot of you can relate to me, and that is It's not just about me anymore, it's about us and connecting through this experience. Although your power might not be to create YouTube videos that are extremely vulnerable, it might be in your ability to share a conversation. It might be something else that I haven't got. So if I'm sharing what I'm needing and what I'm wanting is to be this person who is totally okay in who she's becoming and believing that it's possible. And yeah, I think that I can transform from there, because that leads to the third thing Leisha said, and that is commitment. I'm so committed to this, and that's why I've been doing a video every week, regardless of how I am feeling. I just show up. Why am I sharing all this random stuff with you? I believe that owning your power is wrapped up in doing the things that scare you most. And to be honest, sharing what I look like now, sharing my innermost, darkest, intimate, present time feelings with you is owning my power. To help you guys kind of understand how I connect the dots with owning my power and getting clear on that, it's this thing that haunts you when you sleep. It's the dreams that you keep having, the stories that you keep repeating about what you value most, who you want to be. When we're in our minds, there is polarity. As a human, we tend to focus on the negatives. In my mind, I think, Leisha, you're not as good as you used to be. Your body used to be better. Which, if I translate that seed, it's like, you are this. You are better. It's flicking the switch to that negative thing that you're holding on to. So whether that is for you, I'm not a good enough photographer, I'm not a good enough singer, I'm not a good enough wife, I'm not a good enough mother, I'm not a good enough negative, whatever that is, flick that light switch on in your mind and know that that is your power. Your power is to be this best version of yourself doing that, because it's not true. There's the polarity in your mind that's constantly going like this. And if you just and just get into here and know in your heart, so I know in my heart I am beautiful. I'm beautiful, and I want to share that on the outside as much as it is on the inside. This is something that's seated there, and I'm just not budging. So I'm just gonna shut up this mind and come into my heart space and just share that with you. And I feel like every time I turn on the camera, although I think that my power is YouTube and being able to create videos and to have this journey and to be able to transform people and have that breakthrough light bulb moment, I also do believe that it is my authentic, vulnerable self, and that's coming down to owning your power. So owning your power is the vulnerability, it's the gratitude, it's the love, it's being present with yourself, it's being clear about your values, it's about setting boundaries, it's about stepping into it. That is the number one thing. To own your power, you need to step, you need to take an action, you need to be specific and flourish. Like, that's why I'm sharing this with you, because this is my action. I am stepping into it. There's a lot of other things that I'd like to share about owning your power, but I think this is going to be a journey that's going to take a little while. And I think that magic is going to happen. So hopefully come on this journey with me, and we'll all own our power together, whatever that looks like. Like this video with me. Okay, so I'm still on the process of discovering how to own my power, and I'm feeling like this is the first step that I'm taking towards owning it. So don't have all the answers, but I do have some tools if you're not sure about how to even get the motion, even get the thought flow process other than like your mind. So I'm gonna give you a little checklist of how to guide yourself into the power. And here we have some things, some tools that are so simple, you'll wonder why you haven't connected the dots before, because I can guarantee you're probably already doing some of them. It's just about being aware. First thing is exercise, guys. Exercise is so important. Whatever you love doing, find a love. Walking, yoga, Pilates, weightlifting, running, swimming, There's so many options. The next thing is meditation. Now, meditation doesn't need to be crazy. If you look at my last video, meditation is literally just being in stillness. For some people, meditation is lifting weights in a gym. For some people, it's about going for a walk with the headphones in. It is a moment in the day that is for yourself where you focus on breath. Where literally it's like breathe in, breathe out. That's all it is. If you just do that once a day, conscious breathing, meditation will literally help you stand into your power. The third thing, and go to my last video, please, it will help you, present time consciousness. It's being aware in this moment of what you're feeling, thinking, doing, sensing, acting, reacting, responding, everything in this current moment. So how are you feeling watching this video? What thoughts come to mind? Even that is an act of present time consciousness. So crucial. And I promise you, it'll help you discover your power. Some other activities can include journaling. This process of physical pen to paper will transform you. As simple as taking a pen and paper and actually writing down. I am grateful for what you focus on grows. Own that. Own it, own it, own it, girl. Another way to step into owning your power is listening. Look for synchronicities, people, connection, thoughts, feelings, emotion, but really being active in your listening with another person and also to your heart. Another thing is forgiveness. This is a big one. Forgiveness of yourself, forgiveness of others. Honestly, life is way too short to harbor any judgments, any prejudice, any feelings or emotions that don't bring about the best version of yourself. I gotta forgive me for just not loving myself as much as I used to. Yeah, gotta live a little. Give you leisure. And then any type of creative expression, self-expression, is so important for owning your power. Like what you find yourself losing time in, whether that's creating digital art, painting, singing, writing, acting, being any of these things where you are just outside of stress and the mundane and society's driven values of yourself. So those things can help you find how to own your power, because as much as us YouTubers would like to believe we have the answers for everything in our how-to videos, we don't always have the answer. But I believe that you will find a power in whatever it is that you are struggling with. Whatever you're suffering through right now is not the end destination. It is a part of the journey, and it's beautiful and it's wonderful. Life is exciting, and I've just got to remind myself that every day. Okay, is that enough? Can we stop there? See, girls, it's just, we all have things that we don't love. Like chins. Just own it, whatever that is. And I'm just sitting on the floor. And that is it, guys. Oh my gosh. Can I just say, comment below if you like this video and share it if you feel like it's going to relate to anybody that you know that might need to hear this message, or yeah. Until then, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me know if you want any other specific content, or if you just want me to keep sharing this journey with you and what I'm learning along the way. Always thank you, and love you so much. Yeah, nailed it. Okay.